very good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Saturday Tech Live, coming to you live from Deep Africa. My name is Monica Waweru. Now, in our discussion today, we are discussing about DNS management. My guest is ready to help us understand more about that particular topic. But before that, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. Hit that notification bell, keep those comments coming, keep the conversation lively, share and like. We appreciate it so much. To my guest.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm also fine.
Nice.
Thank you for making time for us.
No problem.
We appreciate it so much.
Yes.
Please introduce yourself to our viewers and tell them what you do here at Deep Africa.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
My good name is Vincent Musetti.
Mm-hmm.
I work here at Deep Africa under the Department of Tech Support, Server Management and Administration.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
How long have you been here?
I've been at Deep Africa for the last 2 years and 3 months.
Oh, amazing.
Yes.
How has been the experience so far?
The experience has been good.
Uh-huh.
I've learned a lot compared to the time that I came in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we still grow with our knowledge, adding more and more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
So today we are discussing about DNS management, right?
Yeah.
So as we start, you can tell us what is DNS and what is the role?
Okay. DNS.
Uh-huh.
DNS can be, some people can say, do not stop. Yeah, do not stop in life. Keep pushing.
Okay.
Never give up.
Yeah.
But now in tech, DNS is a domain name system, and basically in simple language, DNS is a phone book of the internet. Why do we say DNS is a phone book of the internet? Because we as human, when you go online, you maybe want to get something, you want to get domain and hosting, you type deepafrica.com. Then what the server reads, it doesn't read deepafrica.com. It will start loading the IP address behind that domain name. So what DNS does, it translates what we humans can read to what machine can read. So it's a translator. Yeah.
So it links the users and the computer so that they can be able to interact.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you can tell us what is the importance of DNS in hosting?
Okay. The importance of DNS in hosting. Basically, the DNS is what makes our clients, our services be online. Because it's when you have, there's a server, then there's a DNS server, which will now communicate. You have a domain, and your domain needs to fetch some data. So the DNS is what does the communication.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have talked about name server.
Yes.
What is name server?
Okay. Basically, name servers, they link the domain, the URL, to the IP server, to the specific server. So it's like, it takes, let's for example, you have a domain monica.co.ke, and you have a server A and server B.
Okay.
So the name servers will, we say monica.co.ke, you're going to server A. That's your location. Vincent.co.ke, your location is server B.
Okay.
Basically, it defines the location for specific domain URLs. Yeah.
So each and every domain has a server where.
Yeah. Each domain is allocated to a specific server. Each server is configured with their own name servers.
Okay.
Yeah. So that the name servers identify the specific servers.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We have domain DNS records, right?
Yeah.
What is DNS record?
Okay, DNS records are like components that make up now the DNS. These are, we have specific records that define specific functions in a DNS. We have records that will define emails. We have records that will define the website.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe you can tell us some of the records that are used in DNS.
Okay. The records, we have a lot of records, but today we'll talk about the basic record, the main records that we usually interact with them day by day. The main ones, we have one that is called the A record, we have CNAME record, we have TXT record, and lastly we have an MX record. Yes.
Kindly explain now one by one so that our viewers can be able to understand it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to start with an A record. An A record is basically an IP address. So what this IP address does is that it allocates, you have configured your domain to point to a specific server. So when you have pointed this domain to a specific server, the website needs to load the content to where it will be redirected to. So the IP address, what it does, the A record now, it redirects that this site is loading from this source, and this source is using this IP. So it's pointing the website to a specific IP address, a specific server location. Yes.
So in case if I use the wrong IP address, it means that I cannot be able to access my site.
Yeah, if you edit the A record, you because basically A records are IP addresses. It can't be numbers. It can't be letters. It's just IP. So if you mess with one digit in that A record, let's say you had an IP 127.0.0.1, then instead of 0, you place a 5. So it means when someone clicks your domain, now the DNS communicates saying, check this IP. Where is it pointing to? When you check that IP, there's no server location. Your account is not located in that server. So you'll get an error on your screen, maybe typo, because it's not fetching any data. Yeah, so if you mess with one digit on the A record, your website won't be online. Yes.
What other records apart from A record?
Okay, the other record, we have the CNAME record. It's called Canonical Name. What it does, it maps an alias domain to another domain. So you have what I mean by alias in simple, a subdomain. A subdomain is just an extension of another domain. Yeah. So let's say your domain monica.co.ke. Then you want to redirect your domain, maybe to load a www. When you add a CNAME, www.monica.co.ke, first of all, that's a subdomain. So these are like an alias of the main domain, monica.co.ke. So you want to point it that when you click this, it will load monica.co.ke. So the alias is www.monica.co.ke and the main domain, monica.co.ke. So basically the CNAME is in say letters for the normal language letters. Yes. It can't be an IP address. Yeah.
Does it work only for subdomains?
Basically, I would say yes. It needs because when you add you don't like create a subdomain, but anything that comes with the dot before the domain, we call it as a subdomain. So what it does, it states it needs to start with the host domain. Yeah. So then you locate it to a different domain. Yeah.
So you say that it maps a subdomain to the main domain.
Yeah, you map it to the host that you want to. Yeah, it can be maybe it's not your domain, you want to map it to another domain. Then you configure the other hosting again. Yeah.
So we have talked about A record, we've talked about the
other record that I'm going to talk about is the MX record. So MX records are basically for email records. So these are what they do. They route emails to specific host servers. So when you have a server, the server has some other bit of servers. There's the DNS server, which now communicates. We have the mail server, basically for emails. We have the web server, basically for the website. So the MX record is basically for the emails only. So only emails. Yeah. It can't be for the website. It's only emails. So the MX record, they route the configurations route to where your emails will be running. Your email running on Deep Africa. Yes. So that's what it does on a specific server. Yes.
That's not simple.
Yeah, that's simple.
What about
The last
the
one.
last one?
The last one, the TXT record.
Mhm.
What the TXT record does, it's like it sources more data outside.
Mhm.
That's what I would say.
Mhm.
Because TXT, we have, for an example that I can give, is a TXT. If maybe you want to view your website on Google, we call you want to get page insights, like who's accessing your website, how many views you have, how many clicks you have on your website. So when you go to Google and register on Google Search Console, they give you what we call a TXT. So that TXT is what you come to our DNS server and add your DNS server of your domain. So it's sourcing the information from Google or linking and giving access to Google. That's what TXT record does. It's in a mixture of numbers and letters. Yeah. Alphanumeric, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, our viewers, I know they have now understood for record.
Yes.
How do they get now to access the DNS record?
Okay, accessing a DNS, very simple, and it's not a hurdle. So basically what you need to do, you log into your cPanel, and logging into your cPanel is just your domain /cPanel. Yeah, then once you are logged into your cPanel, just after logging in on your page, just on the top bar, this is where it's written search functions. Quickly type in here. You just type zone editor or zone. Yeah,
Okay.
when you type, it eliminates other small add-ons of the cPanel. Then you'll see an add-on written zone editor. It's in written DNS. Just click on that. Then when it opens, it will see your domain. Then with other small menus, there is manage, add record. But what you need to do is click on manage. It's the last menu on the far right.
Okay.
Written manage. You click on it, then it will now take you now to the interface of the records. And here you can be able to add a new record, edit a record, or delete a record. Yeah, you have that. What we do on our hosting, we give our clients full access. You have the ability to manage your record. Yeah, we don't limit you.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. So what happens if I accidentally delete my DNS record?
Okay. When you delete a DNS record, people will say blunder. You're now in a big mess. But basically, Deep Africa we got you. Yeah, we cover you. So what basically you need to do, just send an email to support@deepafrica.com stating, I support deleted one of my records by mistake. Please help out. So if the hosting was pointing to our end, it's easy. We'll be able to configure that for you. If it was pointing elsewhere, you can you can ask the other hosting to give you their air record you share with us. We point it back.
Okay.
For the MX, records, we'll just reconfigure for you. And the best thing is that for we as Deep Africans, what we do, this support is free. We'll configure it for you for free. You don't need to pay anything. So it's just as easy as that. Yeah.
Okay. What are some of the challenges that users may encounter while working DNS?
Okay. Challenges that the user may encounter is if you are not familiar with these records, you might log in, then you'll see a lot of IP addresses. No, you don't know which to edit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. First will be the one that you said. Maybe you miss a character. Then maybe you delete by mistake. Yeah, you are editing the name by mistake. You clicked delete. The record is gone. So those are the challenges. So our most advice is that before you edit a record, if you're not sure, it's free. call our support line. We can guide you on call on how to manage. Send a request on support@deepafrica.com stating, hey guys, kindly assist me in editing my records, add this and remove this. We'll do that for you, easy peasy. Or yeah, you can come to our live chat and say, hi guys, I need to edit my record. Are you able to guide me? Yeah, we can send you the steps as quick as possible. Yeah, you go here and here, click here, and you'll be done. Yes.
So as a company now at Deep Africa, you are able to assist the client to manage their DNS.
Yes. We assist you in managing. We give you the help that you need just to ensure that your services are okay. Yeah. So we are here just to ensure that you are sorted. Yeah.
So they need not to worry about it.
Don't worry about anything because Deep Africa,
covered.
we have you covered 24/7, day, night. You are sorted. Yeah.
At any time.
Anytime. May it be 12 a.m. at night. 2 a.m.
Okay.
When you call our support line, when you come to our live chat, you'll find someone. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I know people are watching and
Yes.
they're interested in us, and they don't know how to reach us.
Yes.
So you can give them our social media handles so that they can be able to contact us in case of any question, in case of any inquiries.
Okay. When you want to reach us as Deep Africans, it's easy. On all our social media handles, it's Deep Africa World. Then if you want to contact us on our support line, 0712 500 500. Available 24/7. When you want to reach us on email, support@deepafrica.com. When you want to maybe a live chat as quick as possible, you can just come to our site, deepafrica.com. You'll find a human support, not a robot, a human. Yeah, you can confirm, you can ask our name. It's there. So it's a human. And then we are also available on WhatsApp on the same number, 0712 500 500. Yes.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Any last words to our viewers?
Any last word? What I can say is we as Deep Africa, we got you covered. You don't need to worry about anything. If you need assistance in managing your DNS, feel free, reach out to us. We'll be able to assist you. If you need training on how you can manage your DNS, come to us, we'll sort you out. Yes. And what we usually say as Deep Africa support, simple. If you don't get it, don't forget about it. Just ask us about it.
Okay.
And we got you sorted. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Vincent. Thank you for making time for us.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope that when we call you again next time, you will come, right?
Yes, I will, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, amazing. So, guys, that's all that we had for today. If you want videos, because a lot is installed for you guys, so subscribe to our channel. Even if you have a question, please state it there at our comment section. We'll be free to answer. We will also answer, right?
Yes.
Okay, so guys, until next time, same place, same time, it's goodbye for now. Thank you. Thank you for